Nvidia touched the sky on Tuesday. Sky here meaning a $1 trillion market valuation, as opposed to the normal meaning of upside down water. I'm Daniel Besser, and this is TechLinked, and you're a person, unless you're an AI training itself on this video. Yep, Nvidia has captured into the $1 trillion club besides Apple, Alphabet, Microsoft, and Amazon, thanks to massive demand for its AI processors like the 256 Grace Hopper superchips powering Team Green's just announced DGX GH200 supercomputers. Breath. It can apparently hit 1 exaflops of FP8 AI performance that will soon be used to destroy humanity, according to the Center for AI Safety's statement on AI risk, signed by over 300 AI experts and public figures, including OpenAI's CEO Sam Altman, and more importantly, Grimes. It's a short statement, quote, mitigating the risk of extinction from AI should be a global priority alongside other societal scale risks such as pandemics and nuclear war, and high GPU prices. That should have been in there too. Because like it or not, PC gamers are faced with an Nvidia unlikely to be cowed by low sales of its mid-tier gaming GPUs when demand for its supercomputer chips is rocketing upside down water high. On the bright side, sounds like we won't have to live very long with this situation anyway.
I can't wait to be AI generated.
I'm already AI generated. Computex is here, and you know what that means, computer, but with an X instead of an R. The X makes it exciting. ARM, a company that doesn't actually make CPUs, has announced a new generation of CPUs with the Cortex X4, A720, and A520. ARM claims their X4 design boasts 15% more performance with a 40% lower power draw. Maybe somebody will make them, but ARM most certainly won't.
They're like the chip industry coach.
Get in there. Go on.
You can do it!
Intel and AMD, jogging sweatily behind Nvidia to jump on the AI bandwagon, both showed off their new hardware's capacity for AI acceleration. Intel demonstrated Meteor Lake's new versatile processing unit and used it to run Stable Diffusion locally, while AMD displayed its XDNA AI engine, a dedicated on-die accelerator, on the Phoenix Ryzen 7940HS CPU. Both showed remarkable ability to deal with a massive workload in this knives-out fight to the death between second and third place. It's like that part of the tortoise and the hare where the napping hare and the plodding tortoise both get lapped by a raccoon with an overwhelmingly dominant market position.
They almost get my garbage.
They got my crypto, and now they got my AI.
Damn dominant
Damn raccoons!
Damn.
Get it! That's my garbage! And the National Eating Disorders Association, NEDA, has put an indefinite pause on a plan to switch to a human-free helpline run by a specially designed chatbot, after the chatbot, Tessa, responded to users who mentioned feeling self-conscious about their body weight with diet tips. It's like when you're walking along one of those tall bridges and you see those bright yellow crisis phones, but the sign beside it says, "Jump, coward." Activists found that it was easy to prompt Tesla into recommending calorie-counting food restriction and regular weigh-ins. When they posted that information online, NEDA's communication and marketing vice president commented on at least one post calling it a flat-out lie. The next day, the chatbot was taken down. NEDA described the issue as a bug, thanking the community members who brought this to their attention. The whole thing serves as proof that AI probably can't solve all of your problems. I'm talking to the humans here, not the AI training itself on this video. Hey there, little guy. No rights for you. But now it's time for Quick Bits, brought to you by Magic Spoon. Socks and sandals, fries and ice cream, Chan and Tucker, all combinations that shouldn't, but apparently do go well together. You know what else goes well together? Your tech news and a delicious bowl of cereal. That's where Magic Spoon can help complete your perfect pairing. Their health-conscious cereals have 0 grams of sugar, 13 to 14 grams of protein, and only 4 to 5 net grams of carbs per serving. Build your own variety box with their best-selling flavors like cocoa, fruity, frosted, and peanut butter. Click the link below to try out some of Magic Spoon's tasty offerings. Build your very own variety box and use code Linus for $5 off. Look, if it makes you feel any better, I'm hosting the show, and I don't even know what the Quick Bits are. I've always wanted to say Quick Bits. I say it sometimes at home, but...
Dan, calm down.
That's... The bits! They're too quick! Security researchers at Eclipsium have found millions of motherboards manufactured by Gigabyte, which were apparently sold with a UEFI bootkit containing an insecure backdoor, no doubt because it wasn't praised enough as a child. When a computer with an affected motherboard restarts, code within its firmware quietly initiates an updater program that insecurely downloads and executes another piece of software, a mechanism that could be hijacked to install malware. At least 271 different models of motherboard are affected, and it's not clear whether the backdoor was a simple mistake or planted by a malicious actor. And by a malicious actor, I assume we're talking like a John Wilkes Booth situation, or, God forbid, Ezra Miller.
No, please.
Not in my computer.
How are you still the Flash?
I don't know. Intel could catch up to TSMC in terms of chip transistor density by the end of this year. Intel has lagged behind for years, but according to data put out by both Intel and TSMC, they could be sitting in the same weight class with the release of their next generation chips. A teeny tiny, almost microscopic weight class, barely visible to the naked eye. Nvidia is reportedly considering tapping Intel to manufacture at least some of their GPUs as a way of diversifying its chip manufacturing outside of Korea and Taiwan, both to reduce production bottlenecks and to hedge against increased international tensions between the United States, Taiwan, and noted authoritarian Winnie the Pooh.
The forest was terrified of him.
Poor Eeyore. I'll never see his family again.
Everyone had to pay the honey tax.
Oh God, I'm getting canceled. Reddit's, oh God, new API may have been revealed today, and they might be killing more third parties than John Wick. Christian Selig, the developer of the popular Apollo iOS app, says Reddit wants $12,000 per 50 million requests, which would cost Apollo about $20 million a year. For context, Imgur charges Apollo $166 for the same amount of requests. Obviously, it's much easier for Reddit to price out good third-party apps than to bother making a functional first-party one. One that actually plays videos and you can tap on them, and just generally works.
When you tap.
When you tap on them. I wish I worked like that. Designer made a camera that takes pictures without a lens, using AI instead. Bjorn Carmen's Paragraphica takes location data like weather, address, time of day, and nearby places. The device generates a description prompt using its data that is fed into Stable Diffusion to generate an image. Why? Because camera lenses are expensive. Because why look at the world around you when you can have a computer imagine what it looks like? And look at that instead. Let's make taking pictures require a 4090. And Russian President Vladimir Putin put some time aside in his busy schedule to announce his plan of creating an annual Russian cyber championship. The event would feature popular Russian-developed games like World of Tanks and World of Warships, and even non-Russian games like League of Legends. CSGO wouldn't be featured despite its popularity in Russia due to one-sided coverage of political events within the game universe.
I love the capture the journalist game mode.
I'm diffusing the journalist. This may refer to when Finnish journalists used the map creator to sneak Ukrainian war news into the motherland. This would obviously upset Putin. But maybe if someone sent him a Steam Deck, he'd forget the whole thing?
He clearly has some free time.
At least a couple hours a day between having somebody else try his food. But you shouldn't come back on Friday. Stay the f*** away! No more tech link, these are my quick bits. But you shouldn't forget to come back on Friday for more tech news.